This is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the Final Nights mod 1.6. We put a point into perception. Huh. Interesting. Inspection goes up, so I see another $125. I'm looking at the... This is pretty much, for me, a perfect power game, min-max game. But I'm looking at the character sheet, and I would replay about 30 points that I played in the game. I'm a little worried about the Tamizi fight, but I needn't be. I mentioned how much I love the Glock. Yeah, I end up playing the 5th point of Auspex, and Auspex is great. It's, man, I'm telling you, playing the Final Nights with Auspex is the way to go. But the 5th point isn't really necessary, and it's 24 perks. Or 24 XP. Yeah, I can get an arm shot. Yep, pro plays. Man, you get hit by those guys. They do an enormous amount of damage. Okay, blood packs. One of those was blue blood, wasn't it? Yeah, inspection is really powerful, and Auspex helps you with inspection. Yeah, I think about using the Flamethrower. Actually, I do use the Flamethrower. Okay, this is the Tamizi. He's a vampire. We should be able to kill him with the Flamethrower.
Oh, oh yes. To God. It is not for me. He slumbers with illegal. Perhaps. Revolt. Then perhaps it's your longing to... Do not fear. Nah.
Okay, Flamethrower. And Auspex. Yep, we hit him with Quicken so he wouldn't get away. Let's see. Oh, I don't have the Flamethrower hotkey. Okay. Yeah, that was amazingly... Oh, I'm out. I have to reload. Let's see. Let's see how the Patriot does. Okay, 36 bullets. Ah, he gets away. Yeah, Patria. Yeah, the Flamethrower is... Sell it. It's not impressive. The one canister of Flamethrower should have killed him. But no. So... And that is the last we will see of the Flamethrower. Although I really should have taken it to Society of Leopold and used it on Ash. But I didn't think about it at the time. So, yeah, other than entertainment value, pretty pointless. Okay, I'm looking for rats. I don't see any. Look how far you can see with Auspex. Cool. Because Vampire the Masquerade, the Final Nights, is based on the basic patch, everything is different. So NPCs give you perks at lower levels, they're capped at lower levels. You get about 100, you get fewer XP, about 100. So just over, I think it's 230 versus about 300 XP for the plus patch in the Final Nights. I mean, it's about 240, I think. I'm doing this off the top of my head. I have an Excel spreadsheet for this. About 240 maybe XP for the basic patch, and then it's reduced again in the Final Nights. So, thank you for the ammo. Very nice. There are two other ammo caches here. 200. That's not 203, by the way. It seems to go up to about 400, and then it ticks over again to 0. So, yeah, at the end of the game, I'm going to have 900 bullets, and it's going to show 3. So, yeah, you could probably get through most of the Final Nights with a 38 and a shotgun. Yeah, I don't want this guy behind me. Enemies tend to join fights in the Final Nights that they don't join in regular vanilla bloodlines. Like, you get seen by somebody and it's like everybody within a country mile joins the fight. So in the plus patch, you could let those guys alone and you'd never see them again. Anybody in there? Nope. So, because this is the basic patch, there's no shortcut. So you have to go all the way through King's Way. There's no alternative. The shortcut is only put in the plus patch. Which is not a big deal, because we're going to scoot right through King's Way like it's nothing. Like I've done it many times. And that's where the shortcut is in the plus patch. Does not exist in the basic patch. There is a glitch in the basic patch where the room where the books and manuals are, there's a room right across from the ammo. I think that's where it is. And then you can go back to the sewers. Let's kill this guy. You can go back to the sewers and get some blood. You can go to Hollywood, but there's also a door right there. And you can glitch through that door and cut the Warrens off. But we're not going to do that either. We're just going to go through the King's Way. The way I got good at King's Way was I took a Saturday afternoon and just did King's Way over and over again and explored everything. This is a dangerous part. You want to save right before this because, you know, game's a little glitchy and you might or might not get the ladder. Just aim to the left as hard as you can and hopefully catch the ladder and you're good. Like the outfit my character's wearing. Nikki's looking all kinds of cute. Okay, headrunners in every one of these. As soon as I open up fire, they'll all come. Yep, that's different than vanilla. They, in the Final Nights, you take on one enemy and all the enemies come running. Yep, the Glock is fast, and it's fairly accurate, and it does nice damage. Yeah, it's more accurate when you crouch down. So, now we just don't want to fall into the water and die. Nope, doesn't seem to be anything up there. Yeah, I want to kill everything so that when I start moving barrels around, I'm not attacked. Okay. We're going to stop both of these so we don't die. Okay, what I'm trying to do is just get the barrels to move on their sides. There we go. We have it on its side. Okay, the reason I'm going back to the other side is because the other side is a little faster and safer than going up through the tunnel here at this spinning wheel. So yeah, that's why I always come back. Less fighting. It's just faster, easier. So, that's done. We already killed this guy who's up here, but we'll be a little bit careful. Now the goal is just to get to the other side without aggroing anybody, so I pull out the Ninjato, hit Silence of Death. That should be plenty. Yep, pro plays. Stay kind of away from the tunnels. There are monsters in there. And we drop down. Yeah, I was saying earlier that glitchy game, that I would replay about 30 XP since Auspex 5 is not good. I mean, it is great. I mean, if it didn't glitch out the game, it'd be perfect. Guns are so good in this game. That I would replay the 24 perks, 24 XP, and then there's 6 other XP that I either didn't get or didn't play properly, maybe even a few more. That's 30. Yeah, I'm thinking, what would I put the 30 XP in? I think I end up with 3 blood heal, which is all you need. I mean, it's crazy powerful. Oh, I had to do that jump twice because I didn't make it the first time. I edited that out. But me not making a jump is not, new. Me actually making a jump is actually, the crazy thing. So I think I've made that jump before, once before. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I had to do this twice too. And I deleted the first one. So yeah, 3 blood heals. I never do play 2 celerity. Celerity's nice, but this character doesn't need it. But a second point in celerity would have been nice. Just been that much tougher. End up with 2 blood buff. That's plenty. And I do it for +2 stamina. Greater defense in combat. And then you're going to see with Auspex, this character is really tough. Auspex is just OP. I mean, it's just crazy OP. And Zero Morph told me it was. So just trying to avoid getting hit by the whatever that green ball is. Yeah, the Patria does better when it's up close, so I got within range. I was hoping to stay, out of range of being hit by that claw, but okay, got hit. Did I have Auspex on? Wow, I don't think I had Auspex on. No, I think I saved the blood. I think there's something down there to the right, but I forget. I never go down there, but I think like once when I was exploring there was something down there, like there's a ammo box or something. I can't remember. Yeah, this is the one time we turn upward. There's this round thing on the wall, a vent. Okay, there are 2 enemies here. And I know this is going to draw every head runner in the sewers when I open fire. Because of course it would. Yep, knew it. Knew that was going to happen. I really should have gone, before I came in here to kill the two that were before the door, I should have just gone down the hallway and killed the two that were there so they didn't hit me from behind, because I knew they were going to attack from behind. Okay. That speed is terrible. That wasn't me pulling the trigger one at a time. That was full automatic. And it's supposed to be as fast as the Uzi, and it's just terrible. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking, shouldn't there be something like, I mean, yeah, there was ammo here, but shouldn't there be something cool here? Like a money clip or something? Nope. Nothing cool. I'd have thought there had been something here. Okay. You don't have to move these barrels. You can just walk around the ledge. So I think that's the... No. That's maybe the last time I used the Steyr. Because I don't like the speed that it fires. Yeah, there are two places in the game that are very dangerous for me. Like, even in the final nights, if I get through them, there's a really good chance I don't die through the entire playthrough. This is one of them. So, about half the time I die, and that's why, right there, I'm looking up. Why am I looking up? Because I landed on my back? I don't know. Yeah, this is a very deadly trap in the final nights, and I die a good half the time. So if I can get through this without dying, and I die about half the time in jumping across the bridges in the Nosferatu lair in the Warrens. The last time I played the Final Nights, I was able to make it completely through the game without dying, which is very, very difficult to do for me, because this is why. But didn't die. Okay. Now there's actually a trick that speedrunners do where they hit the feed button as they go through the blades, and it takes them through the blades. It's like they can jump from the top, and if they hit feed at just the right time, they grab a rat and they don't suffer any fall damage. But I use the method of just stand here, hit blood heal, get 100% health. Ouch. nowhere near a rat, so I'm at half health. But we got through it. Okay. Yeah, half the time I die. There. Okay, I need 1, 2, 3, 5 units of blood? Yeah, these enemies in the Final Nights have an aggro range that is really different. And of course, line of sight is, you know, to the horizon. These guys have X-ray vision. Yeah, we don't need no stinking armor. Okay, what I just did was I put on light clothing so that I'd have 8 stealth, and we'll just walk around these guys. This is a perfect quest for the Assamite. Yeah, we always head down, except for a tunnel coming up. And if we turn left, we'll walk right into that monster. We don't want to do that. So we'll keep going down. We'll let that monster alone too. It took all this time for our health to regen to this level. Yeah, we're still not 100% though. Yeah, aggravated damage is a bear in this game. Okay, let's get suited up. And Vanilla Bloodlines, this weapon is great. I'm not happy with either one of these weapons. Both of them are slow. Yeah, look at that reticle. That's terrible. Ouch. Yeah, it's not accurate at range like it is in vanilla, so I have to use something else. And my Glock could have done that. Low ammo capacity, very slow fire rate, not impressive. And if it fired at normal rate, it would, an automatic rate, it would be great. But still, low ammo capacity. See what I mean? Just, the Uzi is a little bit better than this, but this is just awesome, and the ammo is nearly free. I'll have to compare and also I think this has a bigger magazine. Like you get more shots, and they do very good damage with auspex of 10 or higher. You do incredible damage. It's fast. The only downside is at low ranged skill, it bounces all over the place. But you can control that, particularly the first couple bullets. It really rises a lot. The reticle just jumps. But when you make the first few shots, you push the reticle down, you can overcome that. So you might have like 1 or 2 shots that miss the target, and then you push the reticle back down onto the target. There's a little bit of a trick to it, but you can make it work, and you can actually hit things at long range. And because the ammo is so inexpensive, you don't mind wasting ammo. As I remember the Uzi ammo, again, the problem with the Uzi is you can't carry that many bullets. It does better damage. I think it has a smaller magazine. And the ammo, if I remember correctly, is a lot more expensive. Great weapon, though. Okay, here we are. That was getting through the Warrens. Now we're going to go to the Nosferatu lair. If you have not played a Nosferatu, I highly recommend it. Get Obfuscate 5 and then get to Bats as fast as possible. Bats is crazy fun. And you just stroll through like almost the entire game. They always save before the bridges, because I'm going to end up in the drink occasionally, every now and then. Made it that time. To the left, when you come up to the intersection, to the left is Mitnick, to the right is Amalia. There's nothing in there. Here's the intersection. Left is Mitnick. right is Amalia. Amalia is just on the other side of the bridge, going the other way, if that makes sense, from Gary.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just looking for the dialogue to get his 4 quests.
Nothing. Forget it. I'm trying to add a few more net. Yeah, you do that. I need a little.
Back to the intersection and straight through. So at the intersection, if we'd made a right, it would have taken us to Amalia. Oh, don't forget this. Blue Blood Pack, another one. Nice. How many of those do I have? 4. 2 Elder Packs. Yeah, at this point I think maybe I should put some regular blood packs in my haven and store them in case I keep picking those packs up. But I think the game gives me a total of 10. Well, that doesn't count the 3 that I sold to the Thin Blood. So I guess the game gave me 13.
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions is the one. Oh, right. You probably don't before this neat little makeover, I don't want to kill her. Gary says that everyone has to lay low until I have some wireless cameras that I need. Once the cameras are in, look, I'll definitely make it worth your. You will? Great.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and use the blood packs during the fights. They increase healing, I think, allow you to queue up all of your disciplines. Maybe they're there to be used. Like I go through the game and I don't use them, and I don't use the Odious Chalice. You should use the Odious Chalice in every fight. I mean, why not? It fills right back up.
By the clack smack cracking. Maybe I'm in your head. We are talking. I'm over here, boss. I don't know, boss. You don't say. You should have got here sooner. I like to discuss bit. Are you sure, boss? Careful what you... Behind you, boss. Boo! What? You don't recognize me from the... Where did... Oh, my hero. Had it not been... I know where your prince is... The Quajin are vampires. Even for old Gary, you up for a little trip to the Golden Temple in China sounds dangerous?
Okay.
Not that I know of. It's...
Now coming up should be something about a picture. I have a little proposition for you. I have a photo of one of your boys feeding in public.
What?
Yeah, there you go. Be a shame if the prince saw this. Yeah, now we're on rails, I think.
Let's see what I got. Here.
Okay.
Disappear, boss.
We got 2 XP, and let's see what this item is. And I had no idea what this thing was. Okay, so 25% less blood is needed to sustain unlife, allowing the wearer to go longer without feeding. So we got 25% more time. So what would that be? How many minutes? Because I think every point in stamina, this is wonderful. Every point in stamina is additional 30 seconds. And we get all of that time. And I'm trying to maintain 7 humanity, which gives me the maximum amount of time, whatever it is. I think it's 4 minutes. And then I have 3 stamina, so that's a minute and a half. And then we add those two together, and then 25%. So the game is going to be much, much easier going forward. Anyway, that's very cool. That's a cool item. That's King's Way. Pro plays, easy way, and I'll see you next video.